Hey, let me show you how you can improve battery life of your Samsung Galaxy A36 5G. So first of all, we are going to start from the settings. So first of all, let's start from connections. When you are here, it's like pretty simple, but if you are not connected to the Bluetooth, then simply remember to turn it off, because every time you enable it and you are not using it, it's just draining your battery. And it looks the same for every other feature. Like if you are outside your home and you are connected to the mobile data, just switch Wi-Fi. But also, if you are connected to the Wi-Fi network, then you can simply go into data usage and switch off your mobile data. You can turn off also the Wi-Fi calling if you are not using this feature. And by going to the data usage and by turning on data saver, you can actually helps to cut down your data usage by preventing apps from using data in the background. So it's worth to use that. By going to the more connection settings, I can recommend you to switch off nearby device scanning, then go to the printing and turn off default print service. In the connected devices, I can recommend you to switch off music share and also quick share, so select no one. And the sounds and vibration, we can also adjust some things, like here we can find a lot of system vibrations. If you are not using them, like for example the camera feedback, Samsung keyboard or charging, you can just switch them off. Additionally, you can decrease system vibration intensity. When you open display settings, it's really worth to turn on the dark mode and also apply screen brightness up to your preferences. So in the most cases, you can just simply use adaptive brightness. In this video, I will stay with the white theme because it will be more visible to you. Then you can also go to the motion smoothness and simply force to run in the 60 Hz and click apply. And also be sure that you apply the screen timeout. So 30 seconds or 15 seconds, it's highly recommended. And if you are not using things like the edge panel, just be sure that you turn it off. And when you are not using this gesture with swiping inward from one of the bottom corner to wake the assistant, you can also switch this off. You can also quickly improve the battery of your phone by turning on the power saving mode. And let me quickly explain why. Because right here, it will automatically limit your CPU speed to 70%. It will turn off always on display, decrease brightness, set motion smoothness to the standard, turn on the dark mode, change screen timeout. So as you can see, this is all the things that I mentioned before. So that's why it is so useful to actually apply them. So you can just click on this switcher. Now when you are on the wallpaper and style, it will be useful if you remove this video wallpaper from your lock screen, because as you know, when there's some kind of the animation or video playing, it drains more battery. And you can also stay with dim wallpaper when the dark mode is on. By going to the home screen settings, you can switch off this Google Discover screen or Samsung screen because it's connecting to the Wi-Fi, updating some news, but also takes a lot from your battery. And the lock screen and always on display, you can for sure switch off always on display because it's taking the battery, but it's not necessary. By going to the security and the privacy, we can also find some other things that we can turn off. So you will have to go for the more privacy settings. And first of all, just be sure that you switch off this one, send diagnostic data, unselect this one and click OK. You can also switch off this one, personal data intelligence. And by going to the bottom, go to the usage and diagnostics and simply switch this off. Now by going to the location, go to the location services and switch off Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth scanning. And also, if you are in your house, school, basically when you are not using navigation, just remember to turn off location. Then you will have to open Google, select all services, and move into devices. And here, just be sure that you switch off this one, scan for nearby devices. And when you are here in the advanced features, you can also go into the side button, and if you are not using this one, double press, you can just block it. And the same for the Bixby. If you don't want to get Bixby on the power key, just go with the power off menu. Now open device care and start by opening your storage and be sure that you remove everything from your recycle bin, but also be sure that you remove duplicated files and large files. By going here, you can find everything. Then it will be also useful to open memory and clean up and close all of background apps. Now open apps and you have to uninstall every application that you are not using. Apps, unused apps connect to the network, taking a lot of data from your storage, make some post-processing services. So simply select application and click on disable button if there's application that you actually cannot uninstall. But if you can do this with some apps, you can just go here and select uninstall button and just get rid of everything that you are not using anymore on this phone. And additionally, you can check for the latest software updates. So if you have some kind of the issue, then in the most cases, Samsung can fix this by putting the new updates up to your phone. And that's basically it.